Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you to DTC Official GH, your number one channel for everything business and personal development on the side. Today, I'm bringing you something extraordinary. And as you know, we do it. We bring you extraordinary things in the business world, personal development world, the best of content. Today, I have with me here Senior
Putogo.
Senior Putogo, who is doing so well. One of the best current stand-up comedians in the system. I just witnessed his performance, and as we do it on DTC Official, I'm just here to unravel the business side of stand-up comedy in the African ecosystem or Ghanaian system, how it is thriving, where it started, and probably what the future looks like. So, Senior, you're welcome to DTC Official once again.
Thank you, my brother. Thank
All right. So I just witnessed your performance. I must say, I must admit that you did extremely great. This is my first time witnessing a stand-up comedy, even though I did those things back at senior high school. I want to know, how did you start all this journey as a stand-up comedian? Where did it start?
you. Okay, so actually, to be to be honest, I came to support the first person to give me a microphone, and that was Chemical. So he's the MC for the show. I came to support his wife. The program is If My Body Could Scream. Yeah, so Chemical was the first person to give me a microphone. I saw a flyer about a comedy show I wanted to attend. I went. He gave me the mic. Then from there was history.
Oh wow! He just attended the program. He got a mic. Will you say that you were prepared going there knowing that you were going to do something? Was it something you had done before and you knew you could do it better?
You know, they say success is when opportunity meets preparation. Yeah. So I was prepared. I used to write, but I didn't have the stage. So I write, and then I write and I write. But I knew there would be a day that I would have to go on stage. So when it came, I was ready.
So this is what I always say. Once you are not prepared, you never know the future. But once you are prepared, you know what the future says. Because as the opportunity strikes, you know you are ready, and so you just hit it up. Mr. Putogu, let's look at it. You've started comedy, you've gotten your first chance. I know from there, from what I witnessed, the opportunities might start coming in
I've been doing comedy for some time.
for some time now.
For 7 years, bro.
Oh, wow.
I've been to all the studios, National Theatre, Conference Center. We've been going around trying to build comedy.
We've come from the days where Nigerian comedy was thriving, but today Ghanaian comedy has picked up. And as he said, he's done comedy for 7 years. What has been the success line? If you look at the olden days of stand-up comedy and you look at today, can you say that there has been a line of success or a line of freedom within the space?
Okay, so when we started comedy, there's been growth. The growth is very massive. We used to perform at East Legon with ZKB, the H2O bar, and then it used to be like 8 audience. Sometimes when you crack the joke, you have to go and sit there and laugh because the comedians were more than the audience. But with time, I mean, now most of the comedians are having their comedy special. They are filling the National Theatre, Snap Cinema. I also did my comedy special last year. Yeah, at the Snap Cinemas. Yeah, and it was a full house. So from the reaction we are even getting and the media support, you can see that comedy is growing very fast, and it's going very fast.
Comedy in Ghana is growing very fast. If you know how to speak, if you know how to make people laugh, this is what you've got to do. You must explore within the space of speaking. You don't know where your talent may lie. Now, Mr. Putogo, let's look at the business aspect of it. Do you think financially, economically, do you think stand-up comedy in Ghana is sustainable?
Most of the comedians have a side hustle, you know, but with the way comedy is growing, let's say you get to a time that comedy will be a very, very big thing in Ghana that you can solely depend on. I said it's moving very fast, and then the boys are now charging for charging big money for shows, touring USA. Yeah, so comedy it's very lucrative.
He is so creative and he has the promising future. that comedy is going to be one of the big things in Ghana and it is going to be on its own. Do you think comedy has changed your life?
Very much. I used to be very introverted. I couldn't even stand in front of a crowd and then talk. Yeah, I used to be very shy. But then comedy has now even if you are 15 foot tall, I can come and stand in front of you and talk to you. So you learn so much, you meet so many people, you learn so many cultures. You'll be traveling. Sometimes you go here, sometimes you come here. So you see different things and then you learn. So comedy has really impacted my life. Really.
So, from what he's saying, you cannot do comedy if you don't like learning, if you are not open to learning. But let's look at the creative side. Comedy is something that you have to keep racking your brain, keep racking and racking and racking. Where does your creativity comes from? How are you able to put your words together to make sure that you get your audience screaming?
So sometimes it's God's gift. And then when God gives to you, you need to also put in the hard work and then you need to write and read more. It's more about reading. Yeah, it's more about reading because comedy is you need to feed the people with information. So when you read and then you're open to more ideas, you can now brainstorm and then sit down and then you write. Then you look at everyday occurrences and everyday experiences, and your life is also a very big, I say, joke. It could be painful, but after the pain, you laugh over it. So there are inspirations everywhere. You can write, you can watch movies, and then get inspirations from there. But your life itself, my life itself is my biggest inspiration. Yeah.
That's awesome. So this we are getting to the end of this interview, and I want to ask him the last thing. I know a child who is so comic, like everybody in the society. Oh, Aquari they were Jimmy, oh, like stuffs like that. And parents may not want their children to be doing comedy because they might not see the future as you are seeing it. What will you say in your last words? What kind of message will you send to somebody, a kid out there interested in this, who have the talent, and a parent out there who sees no future for that kid?
Okay, so I think what the kid needs to do is, parents want us to go to school, graduate, and get certificate. So you can still be doing comedy, but you need to go to the school. At least you finish or you complete your secondary education. That's cool. At least you can read and write. Because I myself, my mom didn't was like, So I went. I'm a lab technician. Yeah, I'm a medical laboratory technician, and I'm a comedian too. But when I completed school, I made her know that she can use a certificate. I'm just joking. But if you do that and now you are pursuing what you love, they tend to support you. Yeah, my parents were at my comedy special to support me because I'm done with what they like and I'm letting them know that this is where the passion is. So I think you should just go to school. If you are going to school, your parents won't stop you. And you can be doing performing in class to your peers. That's what I used to do, performing in class to your peers. After the school, you can choose your path. Yeah.
After the school, you can choose your path, but remember, your dreams are valid. This is DTC Official. Make sure you subscribe, share this video, and log on to dtcofficialgh.com. We've got all the most interesting stories, nothing negative. They are stories that you will love to share. Catch you and see you on another episode.